Good grief. Defaults to private every time now. Man, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. It was sitting there for 2 minutes again on the private post. I guess it defaults to private every time now, so I have to remember to hit public on the YouTube stream. So after 2 minutes and no one joining, I realized I was on the wrong spot again. I keep doing that. What the freak? Oh. Put it all over there. Grab a drink really fast. Again, the only thing that's open is hockey, so we need a little work there today. See if we can get a few of those claimed here. The jersey, that is. Jerseys. How's everyone's Wednesday going? Hopefully decent. Mine was pretty low key compared to normal days. I'll run these randoms here. These closed, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. So I don't want to run the random on the Facebook page. We'll do it here live in a second. But we're closed on the limited card. We're closed on the baseball, closed Radke, and closed Big Al's full size. So just East Coast 2-box jerseys left. These are our last 2 jerseys I have here. So this is the last of the original order. We do have 6 more coming. We may switch it to a 1-box going forward if we're getting to the live. I mean, 7 left isn't a lot, but it is if they're not $10 claims or $15 claims. So I get it. If we need to slow down on them, we definitely can. Or we can try a different format. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And I know it's the end of the series, too. There's still 45 names left, but a lot of the names we've been chasing have hit. I don't even want to say that. A lot haven't, but some of them have, which makes it harder. We still have both community out there, and then, a ton of big names. Bunch that haven't even been claimed yet today. So I'll read those off in a second here. We need 7 claimed to get it closed, 6 if we want to do a 5 solo claim again, and see where we go from that. But we'll get there. And then he is working on the new series. Larry, thank you. I saw Barkov on the claim. Appreciate you. Bill, you too. Barbashev, thank you. Good luck to you. It sounds like some of the chasers, I think we're gonna have McDavid again. We're gonna have Gordie Howe, like I've talked about, Connor Bedard on a Blackhawks. I thought maybe it would be a whatever it's called, the it's St. Pat's. Is that the team he played for? St. Pat's? I don't think it'll be St. Pat's. It'll be Fanatics Premium or Adidas Pro for Chicago. And then I don't know what other chasers, maybe Sakic again, and a few others that'll be on the headliner list. But I think those are the three that we'll have locked, or two of those three. But again, we still have 6 left from this series after today. We'll either do a 1 or a 2 box each time to get there to the end of this one, and then we'll have the new series going. Let me get rid of Barkov and Barbashev. So just 5 away now to close this one. Appreciate you. I'll run the randoms for the card here in like 1 minute, and then we'll come back and try to finish this up. Let me read off who's left since I haven't done that left. Names that are still claimable in this final 2-boxer from our original order. 6 more on the way. I think they'll get here on Friday. Names that are left, still some great names. Kempe, Stolars, Kopitar, Shen, Favor, Picard, Hellebuck, Garland, Batherson, Forsberg, Sorokin, Schwartz, Bratt, Kyrou, Morrissey, Krause, Matheson, Foligno, Tippett, Kochetkov, Josie, Hintz, Colton, Jarvis, Skinner, Stutzel, Myers, Eklund, and Werenski. There's still like 5 or 6 that usually get picked there. Jonathan Josie, that's 4 away. Roman. So we're getting there, almost there. Delete cells. Okay, we'll keep claiming here, but let's run the randoms for the hockey card. This is our first limited edition hockey card. I do have limited edition basketball as well. I don't know if we'll start those on Wednesdays, on Mondays, or if we'll wait for this series to run out and then we'll do it. I don't know. But I wanted to do at least 1 or 2 limited cards a week. We were just doing 1 a week, and I liked them, so 2 sounded great, but it'll be 1 or 2. Thomas, what's up, man? Okay, let's run the randoms for the hockey card. And we'll come back and fill up the rest of the hockey jersey in a little bit here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next week, I'll be talking about the game that'll be tomorrow. Happened to the basketball jerseys. We opened our last one. So basketball jerseys, our cases ran out. I don't know if there's more licensed available. I don't think I want to do licensed Gold Rush. We could do non-licensed and have it be cheaper. Those are fun too, but I just don't have a basketball jersey right now series. But we opened our last ones. Tarasi and who was our last jersey? I can't even think of who the last one was. It wasn't Tarasi. I think Tarasi was second to last. Who was our last jersey? I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember. Okay, let's do this. Let's run through limited NHL card first, and then we'll do our baseball second, and then we'll come back and try to finish the last 4 spots here in the hockey jersey 2-boxer. Pierce, that's right. It was a green jersey, I think, Greg. You are correct. It was Greg. Paul Pierce. That was the day we pulled Pierce from Gold Rush and from Big L. So it's kind of interesting, funny. Okay, so if you're just jumping in, we have a few more names here that are jumping in. 2 things. The bounty's up again for I don't know how many straight days we haven't completed it. If you do, we still have the Rich Gannon and the OBJ as options. I'll switch them Monday, if not hit tonight. Is hockey jersey full? It's not. Hellebuck for Greg. Thanks, Greg. We have just 3 spots left, I believe. So let's finish putting this on there, and I'll read off the randoms for the card. We're definitely getting closer. John, well, you think I would know too, but everything gets so like. Sometimes I think, oh, remember that Pierce we hit last week, and it was like 5 weeks ago, or the opposite. I think it's 5 weeks ago, and it was like 3 days ago. Brian Schwartz, thank you. Good luck to you. Definitely getting closer here. I want to say we just need 2 more to close. Should be 26. It is 26. Okay, we'll come back to that. So just 2 left, and then that'll leave us with 3 solos like usual. But we'll come back to that. In the HP LE Limited case, we've got case 6 of 10, Series 17. These should be fun. Hockey cards, in my opinion, are different from basketball and football. I feel like there's more color on them, bigger patches sometimes. That may not be the case of what we got, but I enjoy the hockey cards. There's some fun stuff. In this one, Chad, I've got you with Chicago, Seattle, Jonathan R., Colorado, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Utah combo, and Florida. We'll just keep labeling it as Arizona, Utah. At some point, we'll ditch Arizona, but I think Arizona stuff will be around forever. So it'll just be like other teams that have moved, I suppose. Brad, Washington, Winnipeg. Mike, Edmonton, Calgary. Larry Villa, Boston, and Los Angeles. Brian, is Travis Hunter a good football player? Of course, yeah. I think he's like fifth best in the rankings for Rookie of the Year. Plays both sides. Brian, you have Minnesota, Anaheim, San Jose, Nashville. You know what that comment reminds me? I probably shouldn't say it. It reminds me of Our Bonita Fish Big. Have you seen that show? Our Bonita Fish Big? No disrespect, but it reminded me of that scene. SP, you've got Tampa and Dallas. Greg, St. Louis, Carolina. These were from the mini. Christy, you had Vancouver, Rangers, Philadelphia, Toronto. Nick G, Detroit, Columbus. Did I not put? Oh, there should be a mini here. I closed this on the mini. SP, you've got Buffalo, Vegas, Carl, Montreal, Islanders, Ottawa, and New Jersey. He was a great college football player, Thomas. They're what you call a trophy fish, so yeah. See, I knew someone would get me there. He was great in college. I don't know how you lose that sort of talent moving up to NFL. So I think he'll do great. But I'm interested to see where they play him more. If they're going to have him on both sides to start the season, well, I just don't know. Best at either position, no, but he can play both pretty good. Yep, it's a great pick. His stuff is worth a decent amount, at least for now. It could drop, but he's new and exciting, and stuff's floating around for all of his items. I've got a few Hunter stuff for us. Okay, let's open this. Let's number them. Let's get a box, and then after this, we'll move to baseball. We'll go close the East Coast 2-box jerseys, and then we'll move to football. Poll is up. Good luck on the poll. I want you. I keep not moving it down to a mini or a card until we hit a full size, and then after that, we'll go back to the normal switcheroo. There was a string there where you guys hit I swear 4 out of 5 nights, 4 out of 6 nights with bounties, with bonuses, cards, minis, whatever I was giving away. Need to get back to that. Okay, we'll just number like we always do. 1, 2, and then all the way down. I have a 1 on this thing. I do. My last one. Always try the ones first. Let's just hurry and number 1, 2, just like we did yesterday or Monday with the slab. Yeah, I saw that, Thomas. That's cool. I would trade you for that, that's for sure. I mean, he could end up being not great, but he sure is fun to own right now for a little bit. He could also end up being fantastic. Why did I do it like that? I only labeled 1. I don't have dainty enough hands for these little tiny stickers, man. At least to not to go fast. 7, 8. Yeah, it's a great head, Thomas. It's fun. We'll do 9, and then like yesterday, I don't know how this happens, but it makes it so you can't. It peels off the mount. That won't work. Peels off the bottom, so the sticker doesn't come off on it. There we go. 9 and 0. I mean, I hesitate to open the case and number them before live, so I could get rid of this timing, but I'd rather you guys see me numbering them. 9, 0. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. We read them off. Let's get a number. Or it could be like me and saying Ricky and I held on to it, worth nothing. Zion is not worth nothing. But yeah, it could be like me in a winner's choice picking a Sam Darnold Jets authentic over an Aaron Rodgers replica back in the day. I was so excited for the Darnold replica too, the Darnold authentic. So yeah, that stuff happens all the time to us. You just gotta take the wins and the losses. True story, I did that. Sam Darnold flat white Jets authentic. I thought it was so cool. And slowly but surely, he came back over the Vikings for a little bit there. Okay, let's get our box number. Of course, I'm going to roll it too far. That number works, though. That is a 5. 5 is the number we're rolling with today. If you're trading, Thomas, I'll look at trades for it. I'm trading. Jeez, just get back to where you're supposed to be. It's good enough. It's low. That's really starting to bug me, though. Just go back to where you were before, please. Good enough. It's a little off center, but I don't really care. 5 was the number. Let's grab box 5. 1, 3, 5 should be here. It is. There's our number 5. Put these back. And that's here next to the Rich Gannon. My brother thought about coming to the stream tonight. You know, when he comes, we do lots of fun giveaways and stuff, and he likes to guess the autographs. He didn't have time, but he's in town until tomorrow. But he walked through the office. He saw some of the new raves. He saw the Adam Thielen, and then was excited about the news that Thielen went back to the Vikes today. A little museum tour for him for a second. Box 5. Good luck, all. Thanks for helping fill the main and the mini. Whoops, it's going. I'm trying to take that off screen. Cards always are hard for me because I'm not used to smaller items. He loved the Raves, Nick, which is funny because him and I are quite opposite in a lot of different ways. But he liked the Vikings Rave quite a bit. He thought it was cool. But I thought for sure he'd be like, give me a classic Viking song. Let me look at a classic. Okay. First Hit Parade limited edition hockey card that we've done in over a year. The last ones we did were on eBay, I think. Maybe we did one off of eBay. Which direction are we going? We're going this way. See those Raves? Yeah, the yellow ones are nice. I like the blues and the reds too. Like the Bucks the other night. Beautiful. Here we go. Good luck, all. Thanks for joining the limited edition card. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I went the wrong way. I should have gone the other way so you didn't see the name for it, but it is kind of small. Yeah, I was one of 2 teams. I was thinking that's a graded PSA 9 Owen Power autograph SP Authentic from 2022. That is numbered to 999. That is the funny thing about hockey cards. Sometimes there's high numbered cards. Former first overall pick. I want to say we pulled him from an HP card years ago as well, or maybe a year or 2 ago. Owen Power, that is on card, not on sticker, for the Buffalo Sabres hitting here. That's awesome. Autographed Future Watch, Owen Powers, 2022-2023 SP Authentic Hockey. That's Upper Deck. Good old Upper Deck. Beautiful card. It is graded from PSA 9, card 102. Good auto there. And the number is 572 of 999. Buffalo. Who had Buffalo? Lots of former first there. Yeah, it wasn't the other dude that's... who's the Buffalo guy that I like right now? Not Thompson. What's the younger guy there right now? Gosh dang it. See, hockey's over and I'm forgetting all of the names already. Buffalo, that was a mini pick. SP, keeping it up with the cards. Oh, Dahlin was a first overall? I'm thinking of even a different guy. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong team. Was Dylan Larkin the first overall for Detroit? Nice hit, Sean. Beautiful there. Owen Power, Future Watch autograph, Gem Mint 9 or Mint 9. That's nice. Such good players, but really not good. I've wondered about Buffalo, and there's a few fans in the group that aren't happy with stuff they do, and I can see why. And then we just took one of their best players. Larkin was mid first. So who am I thinking of? It's a first rounder that I don't know. I won't know. But I've got like 4 Darlenes in my collection. I love him. But we got Peterka from him, so I was pretty happy about that. Okay, let's do our baseball. Again, I'm not going to read these off. Congrats, SP, on the first hockey card. We'll do one of these every week for the next 9 weeks. Baseball. We've opened 2. We've got 6 left in this case. I do have another case if anyone's wondering, so we'll be doing this for a while as well. These ones are fun. There were 2 $3 off spots. Obi, you had one. Brad, you had the other. I should just mark them so it reminds me where they are. If you want me to read your line, I'm happy to. There was, I think, 2 trades. Tucker, Cabrera, CMC, Hamels. Did anybody else trade that I missed? I just really don't think so, but let's go look really fast. I'll sell you Hamels. Okay. I just probably saw that, and Obi's telling me now. Perfect. So Rob is buying Hamels. Kyle Tucker for Cabrera. Or no. Yeah, I got that one. I got the CMC for Hamels. Okay, so Cole Hamels going to Mr. Rob. Okay, perfect. Well, let's get rolling then. Let's close this. Lots of celebrities, players from every sport, actors, all sorts of stuff in these. 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 5, 6. So anything but a 1 or a 4 works on this roll. Anything but a 1 or a 4. My 8-sided, which is right here. Anything but a 1 or a 4 works here in the baseball. That'll work. That is a 2. 2. Put these back and the hockey cards back. So I'll clear off my desk here. So I don't drop these. Okay, if you're just joining in, we're still in need of 3 hockey player claims. We'll read them off here in a second, but let's run with this one first. Then we'll run hockey and we'll get going through football, which is full. Life fills to follow after that. Okay, ball number 2. This is our 3rd of 8. I'm going to do a double cut on the seal and the plastic. Back-to-back baseball players. I'm going to say non-baseball player here, but I thought we'd get one on 1 or 2, and I was wrong both times. So watch me be wrong here too. Come on. Gotta shimmy it out. There it goes. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes it's showing right here at the top. It kind of is. Oh! Oh, boy. You know what? I thought this was... I just recognized one signature there, and it's that one right there. See that signature right there? I thought maybe this was like one of the home runs or the wins ball. But that is Brett Hull's signature, isn't it? That almost looked like it said Mickey Mantle too, MM, but that's probably Mike Madonna. Holy moly. Had the one you did. 70s Pirates. No, this is the Dallas Stars. There's Castellanos too, or whatever his name is. Casta something. not Castellanos. It's Casta something. That's cool. 98.99. Sorry, where is it? 98.99 Dallas Stars champs. Did you think I saw MM and I was like, oh boy. But then right above the MM, I could see Brett Hull there. So it changed my mind. I knew it was the hockey signed ball. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 signatures on it. Holy moly. Let me see if I can really quickly. And that was the very last claim. Brett came back, closed us with the 98.99 Stars claim. Brett, that's you. What a fantastic hit. Just let me. Joe Neuendijk, Sergei Zubov, Brian Skrudland, Guy Carbonu. That's the name. Carbonu, not Castellano. Jeez Louise. Darian Hatcher, Ed Belfour, Craig Ludwig, Brett Hull, and Benoit Hogue. So not Mike Modano. Who am I seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Mike Modano's the first one, the very first. So it is Modano. It is, John. Benoit Hogue is the last name listed there. What a cool ball. So Modano's the main name, and then the other name are listed after that with Brett Hull. A lot of nice names. Ed Belfour on there, too. I don't know how I didn't see his right there. How cool is that? All I could think of is when Kramer pops Mickey. I thought that was Mickey Mantle. And oh, boy, Mickey. What a great hit. Brett, congrats. Claimed hit going there. 98.99 Dallas Stars champs. That's beautiful. That's awesome. I don't know if Brett's watching tonight. Maybe he'll watch later, but that's going to be a fun surprise for him. Congrats. And speaking of hockey, you pulled a hockey baseball there. I think even the baseball guys can make an exception for a team-signed championship hockey ball there. Hockey ball doesn't even sound right saying that. Pulling stuff like that. Okay, so moving to actual hockey, we got a two-boxer here. Is the 500 home run ball signature one or multi? You know what? That's a great question. I would assume that it's got multiple. It looks like it's got Ted Williams, it's got Hank Aaron, it's got someone else. It's got multiple, but maybe not as many as that. The 70s Pirates team will have a ton. 300 wins will have a little bit less as well. So I think those two team ones are the ones that have the most. But it will have multiple signatures. I thought for a second, Craig, it was one of those, the 300 wins or the 500 home run, but it was a team ball. That's freaking cool. I might buy more cases of these and do like, there's fun stuff in there. Two might be okay. Okay, we are to our final two boxes from our first order. I think we ordered 15, maybe 16. We have 6 more on the way to help finish the series so we can get the new one going for them. But in the meantime, we've got 3 spots left here to claim to fill this. I'll read off the names again. You'll pick a player, or you'll get a second player at random for 27, and we'll open 2 boxes. Players that are left here are Adrian Kempe, Anthony Stolar, Zons Kopitar, Braden Shen, Brock Faber, Calvin Pickard, Connor Garland, Drake Batherson, Philip Forsberg, Ilya Sorokin, Jesper Bratt, Jordan Kyrou, Josh Morrissey, Lawson Krause, Mike Matheson, Nick Foligno, Owen Tippett, Peter Kochetkov, Rupe Hintz, Ross Colton, Seth Jarvis, Stuart Skinner, Tim Stutzel, Tyler Myers, William Eklund, and Zach Werenski. Some great names left there. 3 will close us, and then we'll run the randoms. And this is the first time we don't have to random the box because we got box 1 and 38. I didn't realize that we still had box 1 left. Maybe he put a phone in box 1. Wasn't really paying attention to the numbers this series. After that, we'll do our Radke, which is full. We'll do 2 of the remaining 4. New series on the way to me. I don't know what it is yet. He said he's sending them, and then he'll give me the details about it after when he can sit down. 4-boxer after that, and then we'll do a couple life fills. Let's see if we can get a few of these final names claimed to get this 2-boxer closed for hockey. We'll just hang out here for a second. Reminder, if you hit something that you would rather trade for Tyler Seguin or Vladimir Tarasenko, Fanatics Premium, and Adidas Pro, so both fight strap there, you can trade for either one of those. Doesn't matter who you hit. If you'd rather have that, trade it into me. Especially if it's Connor McDavid or Alex Ovechkin. Gladly trade you. We can also, if we get stuck with, I mean, we're stuck now, but if we get stuck with 2 left instead of, or with 1 left, we could also just run 5 solos. You can see how that worked out the other day, though. The one that didn't get claimed hit, we just randomed it off. Hints. That gets us to, I was saying 3 left. I guess we only had 2 left. I was wrong. So just 1 left, right? Man, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let's make sure that's right. 25 claimed. If we get to 21, that'll be 24 left. Yeah, so just 1 claim left. I was wrong. There is 1 left, Dylan. That's all yours. We technically could do 2 more and only have 1 solo. So if someone was about to claim one, you're welcome to. Dylan will close us with that, but there is still 1 main spot left. I just have been doing 3 solos. But if anyone wanted the last spot, you're welcome to claim now. Dylan, I got you. Good luck to you. Anthony. So last call. If anybody wants 1 spot, you can still get in. There'll only be 1 solo, or we'll just run 3 solos for $12 a piece. I think we'll do that just for the interest of time. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you helping us close this one live. Let's get some randoms going here. Maybe. There it goes. They must have just came and picked them up and left because it's quiet and the garage is opening and closing. Good. House to myself for a little bit here. Okay. 7 times. There's 1. Remember, the last 3 are available for $12 a piece as soon as you see them. I'll read them off as well, but first come, first serve, 1 comment at a time. 2, 3, 1 player per comment, I should say. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Sorokin, Foligno, and Myers. Let's go here. Sorokin going to Nick. Mike just a second behind on that one. It's about to type 12, but Brian's taking Foligno on the reverse retro 2.0, and Tyler Myers will be our $12 spot that's left there on the Canucks Fanatics. Let me read these off while we're waiting here. And again, Ovechkin, McDavid, unclaimable. They're not randoms. They're community hits. If one of them hits, we'll random all the names just like we did with Scheifele on Monday. Okay. Joseph, you have Sakic and Skinner. Louis, you have Fedorov and Morrissey. Greg, Vasilevsky, and Werenski. Joseph, you have Belfort and Forsberg. Larry V, you have Cheevers and Colton. Brian, you had Panarin, Cooley, Picard, and Garland. Jonathan R, you had Keller and Jarvis. Daryl, Nyes, and Bratt. Brian, you had Wolf and Kempe. Did I spell that wrong? Isn't it EL? It is. Dylan, you have Hagel, Tippett, Hextall, and Stutzel. Carl's taking Myers. Thanks, Carl. I'll get you down here at the bottom. Jonathan R, Askarov, and Eklund. John, you have Madonna and Shen. Larry V, Barkov, and Kopitar. Bill S, you have Barbashev and Matheson. Jonathan R, Josie and Kairu. Greg, Hellebuck, and Kraus. Brian W, Schwartz and Faber. Jonathan R, Hintz and Batherson. Dylan, Stolars, and Kochetkov. Owen Tippett up for trade as well. Dylan's got Owen Tippett up. We've got a Tippett and Big Al's too. Carl, I've got you with Myers. Brian, you claim Foligno, and Nick Sorokin. Those are $12 spots. We just kept them at 12, so works for me. Okay, give you guys time here. If anyone wants to offer trade to Dylan for Tippett, I don't have to random boxes. We're down to our last two. We'll have a new pool of 6. I'm hoping between these and the 6 that are coming that we can hit one of those community hits. I'd love to hit both. We'll start with tonight, though. We'll see what we get here. Okay, I'm going to close this. You still got if you want to offer a trade for Owen Tippett. We pulled a Tippett once from Frozen Pond for CK, and it was missing one of the T's. The stitcher did not put, it was TIPPET. I didn't catch it. He did. So I had to send it back. I gave him a replacement, and then they did something with it. It's not the one I have now, though. Okay, I don't see any claimers on the Tippett, Dylan, so let's get rolling. Box 1 and 38. Let's just open one first, even though my brain says 1. I don't remember when we used to always say with Hip Parade, it was 1 of 100 or 100 of 100. I felt like we had a good chance of getting one of the headliners. They put it in box 38. Which one? One of the communities? Is that what you're saying? I would love it, man. Come on. Give us one community here on these last 2, and then we'll have 6 more to try to hit the other one. I would absolutely love to. Oh, Tippett. It was Frozen Pond. This is East Coast, but it's true, though. Once we talk about a player more than I probably should, they end up coming out. It's like the negative jinx. Okay, here we go. Box 1. Thanks all for joining this series. We would have been done, but we claimed the last 6 boxes to help close this one and get the new series going. If I got one team missing, I'd keep it. The stuff that's different is fun. That one I could see being a little annoying because it's the wrong name, but I still get it. Okay, here we go. Our first jersey of the night. I'm so bad at blocking the colors. Sorry. Then start talking about my Jerry Rice. Okay. Jerry Dingleberry. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There might only be one player from this team, and I don't think I've ever seen his autograph in person either, just like the other night. I'm pretty sure Justin Herbert, yeah, it does kind of look like a throwback. Pretty sure this is Shen, because I think he might be the only blue. It is. Shen! I don't think, I know he wasn't claimed. Where is he? Braden Shen, there he is on the Madonna claim. John K. Oh, Kairu, that's true. But I know Kairu's signature. There might even be a third one. Braden Shen Blues. John, don't look now, but your random is hitting again. I swear. Your random luck is something that should be studied. On these alone. Nice Blues jersey. I really like this one. Braden Shen, Fanatics Premium. They got the red collar too. Cap patch on that one as well. Beautiful. What size is it? 54, 52, 52. We'll have your fight strap here as well. That's going to John K. John, congrats on your Madonna claim. Nice, beautiful, thick jersey here. Great stitching, great numbers. Shen. Not a community, not a pictured headliner, but a fun name. That was a random. I do. I know. Kairu is one, and I like pulling Kairu. But it's okay if we take a break from him, but I don't want to jinx whoever had him as their random either. But we do seem to get a little Kairu love. That's for sure. In multiple products, too. Braden Shen. Beautiful jersey there. Okay, box 38. Final one from our original stack. We'll have 6 more coming. I'm hoping we can knock a few more of these pictured headliners off with this one or the next 6. And we still haven't seen Vassy, Nyes, Keller, Panarin, Sakic, Ovechkin, and McDavid. But we hit 3 of them. Waugh, Matthews, Kaprizov, right? 3 good ones to hit. Come on, show us number 4 right here. Community. Community. I don't even want to see it. Usually I can see the edge. I don't even want to look. I'm going to slide it out here. Hopefully it comes all the way out. It's out. I'm blocking it still. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know who that is. That's a cool one. Beautiful. Does this one have a nameplate? The one I have does not. I like the ones with the nameplates better. But look at all those inscriptions. 227 wins, 70-72 Stanley Cup champs. I don't know if it's both years or all three. Do they have a three-peat? All-Star, Hall of Fame 85. That is Gary Cheevers. There's a nameplate, and it's on a Fanatics Premium. That's a nasty jersey. That's cool. Gary Cheevers. I'm trying to get us a Cheevers that has the numbers are pictures of him wearing his mask, and it's signed on that. Cheevers going to Larry. Larry, that's you. He says, thanks, great. Great mask, yeah. I want to get, I don't think I've seen a Bruins Fanatics Premium yet. This is nice. Congrats, Larry. Great jersey here. I was hoping to see this one when I saw the checklist. There's still a few on there that I want to see too. We have new life. We're going to open 6 more from this series. We may drop it down to a 1 box occasionally or keep it rolling with 2. I don't know. Now that we've opened 2, I kind of like doing 2. But if you miss twice, which isn't fun either. Fight strap there. Fanatics Premium. Cheevers with the extra inscriptions. Does his say that on there? Does it say whatever they call it? Yeah, it is. It does say Fanatics Premium Career. That's cool. Okay, congrats, you two. That's John and Larry hitting Schenn and Cheevers. Beautiful jerseys there. That is one that I wanted to see. Got my wish. It was just on our final one. Again, either one of you. Larry, I doubt you're trading. This is probably your guy. I think you already have one, but probably not a rare one. Schenn, John, either one of you guys, if you want to trade, you got Seguin and the Tarasenko. They'll remain for the next 6 boxes, too. You know where to find me if you want to trade. You guys can always talk with each other about trades, too. The other 2 on Monday made a trade as well, so jersey for jersey. Okay. Congrats, guys. It's time to move on to our football portion of the night. Let me share my screen and see where our poll's at. Poll, is it close? It's pretty close. I'm going to end it, though. See if it doesn't jump up. As long as it's not a tie, I'll take it. Okay, no tie. You guys are going AFC North, AFC West. You know what I'm rooting for today, or what I'm voting on. NFC North, NFC West. I have this helmet in my PC, but this one is not my PC. This is a second that's not for me. Be for the series eventually. That is a Joe Montana Blaze. I think the Niners Blaze is one of the best ones. They are beautiful. So look for that down the road in Big Al. They've got a ton of Joes, but that's one of them. So I'm saying it's NFC North, NFC West, which was your guys' last choice. Okay, in the Radkey, again, we got 4 boxes left. We're doing 2 of the 4 today, 2 left for Monday, and then Wednesday we'll start a new series. I'll get you the information as soon as I have it. I don't know if it's going to stay the same style what we're doing now or not. But here we go. In Radkey, Greg, you've got New England, Tennessee. Jonathan R., you have Baltimore, Atlanta. Tim, you have Denver. You sold your round to Brad. That's Cleveland. Scott, you have Detroit and Houston. Jonathan R., Minnesota and the Jets. Greg, Dallas and the Giants. Rob, Philadelphia, you sold your round to Brad. That's Jacksonville. Tim, you had San Fran. You sold your round to Elliott. That's Cincy. Bill, you have Green Bay and Kansas City. David L., Washington and Tampa. Greg, Chargers and Indy. David L., Chicago, Pittsburgh, Miami, and Arizona. Rob, you had Buffalo. Nick, you bought the random on this one. That's the Rams. And then Brian, you had Carolina, Vegas, New Orleans, and Seattle. We are down to these 4 box numbers: 3, 4, 8, 10. 3, 4, 10, 8. I have them out. I thought I just organized them, but I kept 10 on the wrong side. 3, 4, 10, 8, but it's the same numbers. Oh, let's get a number going here and open a box. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 4. Closest one to me. Box 4. And there's my list. No football items, so I don't need to fill out the poll yet. 3, 10, and 8 left. Let's give. I'm going to put Shen over here just in case. There is box 4. Okay, let's get rolling with football tonight, guys. Good luck. Here's our Radke box. We will do one more of these live, like always. We'll open this. We'll do a 4-box Big Al, which is a pre-fill and is closed. We'll do a 3-box live here with everyone, and then we'll do one more of these right after. It's kind of been our order for a while now. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. We got the rare classic. We don't see a lot of classics. We've been seeing a little bit on authentics, but it seems to be Radke's kind of like me. There's less classics, although I've been getting better. I've been doing more classics. Better for some, worse for others, I guess. But this is a classic, and it is Radke. And so far, I said NFC North, NFC West. I'm on top of the world right now. I'm ahead by 1 for a second. Donald Driver would be fantastic. I love Driver. Golden, awesome. We pulled him once from Fire Factory. Maybe we did from Fire Factory, but I think we have from this. Maybe not Fire Factory yet. Green Bay was claim number 9. Going to Bill. Bill, you picked your Packers. Who did we drop? We just let go of a few people that we let go of. McCole Hardman Jr. We cut him, didn't we? That was one where I thought, I guess he's getting older, but maybe not as talented. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. You see classic, maybe start to think maybe the name could be a fun one. You can't ever sleep on Radke names here. We've pulled a few that were a little bit lower level compared to some from this series, but man, we're going to Favre. Bring out the mini. What's the mini? Oh, box 4. That does. I never thought about it for this because it's only 12 boxes. That doesn't count. Box 4 and his player 4. Yeah. Bill, nice hit. Nice to hit a Brett Favre speed rep from Radke, claiming the Packers. Beauty. That's a great hit. Classic speed. Favster. That's NFC North. Box number. Because they only go 12, sometimes only 6. Oh, gosh. Okay, NFC North hitting there, NFC West. Okay. Okay, let's keep it rolling. We're going to go to Big Al's 4-box. Let me read off the teams here. Right after that. In the 4-box. Okay. Nick G, you've got the Arizona Jacksonville combo. Jonathan R, you have Atlanta. Greg, Baltimore. The Gons are starting earlier tonight. Carl, you've got Buffalo. Joseph, Carolina. Michael, you have Chicago. Michael M. Greg, you have Cincy, Cleveland, Dallas. Elliot, Denver. Matt L, you have Detroit. Brad, you have Green Bay. Bill S, Houston. Brian E, you have Indy. Bill B, you have Kansas City. Elliot, you have Vegas. Tim, the Chargers. Bill S, the Rams. Zach, Miami. Matt, you have Minnesota. Brian W., you have New England. Carl, you have New Orleans. Brad, the Giants. Bill S., the Jets and Philly. Greg, Pittsburgh. Tim, San Francisco. Brian W., Seattle, Tennessee combo. Jonathan R., you have Tampa. And Tiger, you have Washington. Falcons are for sell or trade. Dustin says he'll buy if you want to sell them, Jonathan. Is that what we're doing? Purchase, not trade. Just so I remember to look at it later. Let me know. You said for sell or trade, so I'm assuming we're good there. Okay, Dustin, they're yours. Okay, we're good to go then. So, Dustin, you got Atlanta now. We'll do a 3-box live fill right after this one. Try not to be 2.5 hours again like Monday. It should be 2. Let's stop sharing. Get our box numbers with the bingo ball cage. Let's shake this up. Oh, that was that thing I threw that the 9 that I couldn't get to peel off landed in the bingo ball cage, or on it. Okay, here we go. 4 numbers. 4 for 4 again. Nice. I'm doing better. Throw those numbers away. Once it doesn't have a 1, I can't use them. I can, but I'm looking for a pen. Cross off Monday's last numbers. Okay, here we go. First number, 165, 165. Oh boy. I'm going to cross that out and rewrite because I already can't tell what it says. I am worried for the future of my handwriting. It's bad. Bad. 26, 26. 121, 121. And 132, 132. I just got a calendar thing telling me to check an auction, but I'm pretty sure I already saw that it went way over where I want it to be. So I'm not even going to check it till later. Yeah, I'll usually I read everything and I stop myself on that one. Hopefully you get what you're looking for. 132 has to be Jim Brown. It could be. He was number 30. He wasn't 32. I guess he was 32. Okay, let me grab him, guys. 165, 26, 121, and 132. Why did I think he was like 34? Can you hear me in there or something? Takes me a while sometimes to find stuff, and then I throw it onto the station where I put the Series 4 label on it because I think it's worth it. I end up not putting on 60 of those labels, probably like $30. I don't know. I could just label them all, and I just grab the box and I label the 34 when I bring it over here. But yeah, I probably should be a little lighter with the helmets when I throw them to the station. Probably hear the stacks fall on me sometimes too. Okay, 165, check. 26, check. 121, check. 132, check. Yeah, we're what? 90 helmets through. There's still 100 helmets to look through over there. 110, somewhere around there. Notepad. Okay, good luck all. We'll do a live fill after this 3-boxer. See what we get from the first 4-boxer. Okay, 26. Up first, Series 34. Zero Wonka. Yeah, it's possible, I guess, if all the shelves break at once. I've got it set up in a room where, I think I've showed the picture before, where there's like a circle around the room, but there's shelves on every side, and there's shelves in the middle, so helmets could fall from both sides. But then there's a whole wall full of these, there's a whole closet full of them. They're kind of everywhere. I have more helmets than you would ever need to build a series, but I like being prepared. And lots of variety. She's looking right at me on the top. I like this one. I don't even care who signs it. I just like this helmet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I've been trying. Someone is like trading one of these, and I've been trying to trade for him, but I don't even think he's going to accept an offer no matter who it is. It's a different player that signed it, but you don't see the amps from the Bucks very often. And amps themselves, like I keep saying, are just getting harder and harder no matter who it is. Baker, good guess. Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's I think it's one of the best, if not the best, amp. That's Jonathan. Jonathan R. This might be funny, actually. Well, funny for me. Jonathan R. Tampa Bay. Bucks amp. I may have at some point in the past bought this from you. I buy helmets from you guys if you guys are selling. That's something that's cool, and this one's cool. That is Chris Godwin on a Bucks amp replica. I see less and less Chris Godwin rolling around. I don't know if he just signed a bunch and then stopped. So kind of fun to see Godwin on an amp. Radke certified on this one too. Both earpieces in there and a picture of him. Switch the Brady amp. Well, the Brady amp is securely placed behind me in my case. Yeah, you got me. It was a Brady amp in the series, and then I pulled the old switcheroo. Let me know if that's up for trade. Yeah, there's quite a few of you going for Tampa items and helmets, and not only because they were the last two standing, but they just have a lot of good looking helmets. Jonathan, I said Chris Godwin on the amp replica. Next up, I have a Godwin Authentic Eclipse I'm trying to sell. Well, if no one tell me, I like Godwin. It'll definitely be over trade. No low balls. I know what I have. Okay. 121. Rob, I've got a fun PSU helmet in the series or out of the series or in the reserves that I know you'll like. 7-pointer. We got 7 points on this one. You probably guess who it is, but I'm never going to say yes or no to it. Linebacker U. It is linebacker U. Okay. Seven-pointer going to the New York Jets. There's another Classics fee, but this one from Big Al's. Oh, they didn't go far because they're already back. Authentic with strips that I bought about 10 years ago. Godwin, you're talking about? Or a linebacker U? Oh, you're talking about a linebacker U helmet. I thought you were just saying, yeah, PSU is the linebacker U. I got you. It's not the linebacker U helmet. Sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying. 7 points for the New York Jets. Sanchez. You guys could laugh about Sanchez. I would PC a Sanchez if I hit one. I know the butt fumble is what he's known for, but Jets that's Bill. Bill, you're kind of on your same trajectory you were the other day. I hope don't ever think I'm jinxing or non-jinxing anyone. Just stating facts. That's nice. Bill, you got a Jets, but on top of that, you got 7 points. I don't know if I have the Wonka updated from the last few days. Let's see what you got, Bill. 3, 2, 1. Someone today was asking about, or yesterday, about Iowa State Cyclones. I don't have an Iowa State helmet. I wish I did. That'd be cool. But he's an Iowa State player. Breece Hall. We just saw him not long ago from Fire Factory on the green classic. This is the white classic, the older style. Fanatic certified. Great hit there. Breece Hall with 7 points. Bill, congrats. Nice hit. Let me fill out. I was going to say, is that our first 7-pointer? It is not. We've had 3 other 7-pointers. Breece Hall. I want to say you guys are still, I think you're neck and neck because Greg took some points back after you tied him. I think you're up by a couple now. Not that anyone's paying attention to that. Okay. Box 3 of 4. 132, Series 34, 2-pointer. Oh, jeez. That threw me off there for a second because, well, I'll show you here in a second. 2-pointer. Let's do this. Let's show you what I was looking at. I thought that there was like a black bag around it. Oh, I just kind of ruined it, didn't I? It's a little like murky on the bag. I thought there was a black bag around it. It's just a black helmet with not very bright colors on it. That is a Minnesota Viking. Vikings for 2 points. Who had many tonight? Matt Sanders. Matt, you had the Vikings. I don't know if that's your least favorite team. It might be. I saw a video yesterday asking Packer fans who they hate the most, and the majority said Bears. The next majority Vikings, a few Lions. One of them. There's Matt. Okay, Matt, you got yourself a Vikings Eclipse with a nice purple visor too. That makes it look nice. This is a dark helmet. 3, 2, 1. Good old trusty AP, AD all day. Adrian Peterson, Beckett certified. It feels like it's been a while since we've seen Moss, but I know exactly the style of Moss that I'm waiting to come out, and it's not an Eclipse. Matt, congrats. Adrian Peterson on the Eclipse with a nice purple visor. That's a nice looking helmet. Chris Carter's a good guess. I love me some Chris Carter too. I told my brother to go in there and pick out one Viking helmet just to look at and see if he could name the player and what it was. And he went in there on my NFC North shelf and he pulled out a flat white Chris Carter. That's for the series later on. That's his favorite player, so it was a fun one for him to pick. 2 points, but flat white Chris Carter, beautiful helmet. But that's in the reserves. Let me get you your points. 2, Matt, you got, I was about to type Chris Carter, but it's not. It's Adrian Peterson. I was just talking about Peterson with the other Matt today, too. Speak things into existence. Okay. Got your points in there. Box 4. 165. Series 34. 0 Wonka. So we went 0-7-2-0. Half the boxes have Wonka so far tonight. A third of them in general have them. To make it interesting, put negative points. That would be really funny and fun, but that would be cruel. You win a helmet. It actually should be negative because you get the pleasure of hitting a helmet. Every skunk you get, you should get points, you know, to make it interesting. Walk away with something. I know a bunch of you can say, yeah, let's do that. Al's the worst. He never pulls me anything. Yeah, probably am the worst. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. Yes, I do. I like this one. How about you? Do that as an April Fool's joke. -7 at the end. That could be brutal, man. You mentioned losing because of that. 3, 2, 1. We got another bright helmet. Almost as bright. Well, it's brighter than the amp. The amp has the same base, but it's not a rave. This is a rave. And I think we established that, Nick, you don't hate the blue raves. Sacked by Strahan. You think it's Strahan? We have seen a few Strahan raves. I've seen a few other players too. I see the player. Who has the Giants? Giants, Breaking Brad. 2210 is the guess. What we have? Let's see. I haven't even been keeping track of that. NFC West, NFC North has 2. NFC East, NFC South has 2. And then that's the AFC East. Are you guys the 0 again? Guess what we have is what you're saying, so it's 0. 2210, you guys are 0. What's happening, guys? We need to have a powwow on guessing. We need to get together and figure out what we're doing. It's okay. You're only down by 2. Brad, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. You'll be correct. That's Michael Strahan. I love Michael Strahan. I love the Giants rave, so I really love a Michael Strahan rave. That's a great helmet there. Beckett certified, going to Breaking Brad. I want to say I finally know for sure that you're Thursday and Saturday, I think. I confuse myself because I get used to stuff and then I don't pay attention. But I'm hoping you're on tomorrow. I got lucky and hit a Joe Montana last week from a random because San Francisco went to a random. I know everyone was rolling their eyes. I get it. Okay, congrats, winners. We had Chris Godwin on the amp, Breece Hall on the Classic, Adrian Peterson on the Vikings Eclipse, and Michael Strahan on the Rave. Let's do a 3-boxer live. If you think you were early, which I think maybe there's 1 or 2, trying to get it back in there. This will be one of probably 4 live fills tonight, 3 or 4. Refresh your screen. Even if you don't think you need to, you'll see the order that you're supposed to be looking at it in. Okay, share my screen. Jonathan R., Kansas City, Dustin, Denver. I keep doing that. If I type your name too fast, Dustin, I do Dutson or something. I've got Greg just a second behind on Kansas City. Carl, I've got you with New England. Rob, Philadelphia. Buffalo is going to Bill. Hopefully I didn't skip yours, Bill B. Maybe they were maybe there were teams that were taken or something, but sometimes I screw up. I'm going to refresh one more time just in case I didn't do that. Okay. Buffalo. Greg, I don't know if that's Denver or Detroit. The B is next to the N, so I'm going to assume you were claiming Denver, and Denver was gone. Zach, Dallas, Obi, Pittsburgh, Jags for Matt. Oh, jeez. Combo spot, so you get Arizona with them, Matt. Detroit is there for Brian. Philly's gone. Green Bay is going to Matt. Green Bay, Baltimore, Brant. Pats are gone, Nick. Dallas is gone, Bill. Atlanta is there for Jake. Carolina is there for Nick. Detroit's gone. Patriots gone. Patriots gone. Arizona's gone. Eagles gone. Sorry, guys. Indy is going to, I just saw it, Greg. Jags are gone. Green Bay's gone. San Francisco is there for you, Bill. Baltimore's gone. New England's gone. Tennessee is not, Greg. Bills and Buffalo are gone. Nick and Greg. Detroit is gone. Washington is not. So Bill taking Washington. We're going to have a few spots open. I'll let you know who it is. Bill B, Tampa Bay. Thought this was Racky. It's not. Racky's next. Washington's gone. Carlos, sorry. Washington's gone. Rob, sorry. Joseph, Chicago. Panthers are gone. Chargers are Carlos. Miami is Greg. I'm good, Kay. Making sure I don't screw something up because there's always a good chance of that. Bill helped me come up with a plan to clean off I traded for a Jaguars Rave for my collection. And when it got to me, the earpiece with all the adhesive was stuck right onto the signature. So when you pull it off, all the adhesive was on it. It looks pretty dang good now. A lot better than it did, that's for sure. Raiders, I got you, Carl. Pittsburgh is gone. Carlos. Vikings are still there. That's Nick. Cleveland going to Bill S. Rams are Greg. Bengals are Nick. Okay, please. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I would have definitely used like Magic Eraser or something like Q-tip the first one, but I tried it on the logo first and it peeled off. And can't quite get it all off the auto, but it looks, you can't even really tell now. So New Orleans is Greg. Missing Houston, Giants, and Jets, guys. Those are the last three teams. Okay, let me read off who has who. Matt, you've got Arizona, Jacksonville combo. Jake, you have Atlanta, Brant, Baltimore, Bill S, Buffalo, Nick, Carolina, Joseph, Chicago, Nick G, Cincy, Bill S, Cleveland, Zach, Dallas, Dustin, Denver, Brian, Detroit. Matt, you've got Green Bay. Houston is open. Greg, Indy. Jonathan R, Kansas City. Carl, you've got Vegas. Carlos, you have the Chargers. Greg, Rams and Miami. Nick G, Minnesota. Carl, you have New England. Greg, New Orleans. Giants and Jets are open. Rob, Philadelphia. Obi, Pittsburgh. Bill S, San Francisco and Washington. Greg, Seattle, Tennessee. And Bill B, Tampa Bay. Carl taking Houston. So just the New York teams left. I'm going to close this and run some calls. After I take a sip, and this is all gone. Scratch that. It is gone. What am I doing? Black Cage. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to do the Fire Factory as solos again. The whole thing is solos. We'll try it another week. If we want to switch back to pick one random 3 the next week, random 2, we'll do that. I may have a golf guess game for some credit. I didn't do one last week. So I did it 2 weeks ago, and I shot an 86, and then I didn't do it last week, and I shot a 76. So I'm having you guys guess on the rounds where I suck. Probably better. You guys probably think I'm lying. Bill asked Giants, just the Jets left. So we might do another golf. I think I'm going to golf on Friday this week, if I can. We'll do a credit game for that. How many clubs I throw into the water? 0. Cross these out. Better that I'm not consistent though, because then it makes the guessing game harder. 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. I did not go 100% on the rules today. Okay, first number is 189. 189. I just watched the replay of Packers Cowboys, and I think Jared Cook was number 89 when he caught the ball on the sideline, and then Crosby made the field goal. That game was special. I think Jared Cook was number 89. 178, 189. Toe tapped on his way out of bounds. Big old tight end. He was more of a, I guess he was a smaller tight end. 72. There goes my headphone falling to the ground. Hold on. Okay, just the Jets left, guys. Pretty sure I read off who has who. Any new additions to jerseys? Not from Monday. So Monday we have 64, Wednesday we have 62, and then when I do the jerseys tomorrow, there'll be 4 new additions. But if you weren't here for jerseys on Monday, there are 4 new additions, or 3 new additions from the weekend, which were Jonathan Quick, I give up. I can never remember. I thought there was a football one. Jonathan Quick, Dalton Kincaid, and Clay Thompson were the new ones on from Sunday to Monday, or Saturday to Monday. Okay, just the Jets left. We have boxes 189, 178, and 72. And then when we come back, we can get the Jets claimed up if they're not claimed up yet. Might as well. Sorry, I'm getting no dinner, please. Okay. Let me grab them, guys. Okay, let's discount the Jets to 29 instead of 32. I think they're still available. They are. Jets are 29. That'll close us. Carlos, thank you. Good luck to you. 29 for that one instead of 32. Okay, next up will be Radke, guys. We've got 3 helmets left. I wouldn't be shocked if we still had 2 or 3 big names left in those, so we shall see. Okay. 189, check. 178, check. 72, check. We are good. Let's roll. Good luck, all. 2210 starts now. I believe in you. I believe in us, even though my division's tied for the win. I don't get anything. 6-pointer. Had a 7-pointer, now a 6-pointer. Man, oh man. Not -6. You guys may see 1 negative helmet next series. Just to try it out. See how they take it. Here's a -5. Is it a good reaction? A bad reaction? Oh. Did I say that? Yeah, that one had 6 points. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pull another classic, although we don't have a lot of options with Raiders specialties. Las Vegas Raiders on a classic. Just to confirm, it was 6 points. Who had the Raiders? That is Carl. Carl hitting Las Vegas. Both earpieces in here. Not a lot for the Raiders winning as well. I saw someone today, an analyst, I forget, the guy with the long hair, I can't think of his name. He had the Raiders having a better record than the Chargers and the Broncos and making the playoffs with the Chiefs. Chiefs in front, Raiders. I don't know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Who knows who that is? I actually love this helmet. Yes, Dustin. I can't think. Is that? No, that's not Max. I can't think of his name. No shot. He mentioned this dude as one of the reasons with Genty. This is not Genty. We pulled Genty. Anyone know who that is? I don't know that we've had him. Maybe we have on a different team in the past. But this is his first year on the Raiders. That is Geno Smith, quarterback for the Raiders. They now have Ellen DeGeneres as their head coach, Ashton Genty, whoever else they've picked up. Amari Cooper's back with them. Geno Smith, quarterback. He mentioned Geno being the one to lead him ahead of Bo Nix and Justin Herbert because of the injuries for the Chargers and the Broncos. Not great wins last year. Yeah, West Virginia. That's right. I've seen a few he must have just done a signing recently when he joined the Raiders. I saw some West Virginia helmets I wanted to pick up too, but I didn't want to pick up too many Genos. But that's a fun one. Geno. Carl, nice hit. Geno the GOAT. Yeah. He's got a good attitude, man. You can't dislike Geno. Nice hit, Carl. Nice hit, 6 points. Let me put that down. I think we only have one more 6-pointer floating around out there. Geno Smith, Carl, Z6, 8, 27, 25. Patrick Surtain? Yeah, he might. I'm so excited for this year. I don't know about the hype for the Packers. I heard someone else say the Packers might be the blowout team this year. That I don't. I would love it, but I can't believe it. But I like following the other team's stories, seeing who's the breakout teams, the ones no one believed in, breakout players. Football is just fun, man. It's a whole different sport. Packers going to get Micah. They keep talking about that today. I just don't see it happening. Apparently, there was a jet that went from Green Bay to Dallas. Like, there's not 40 of those a day. Like, come on. It'd be awesome, but we don't ever do fun stuff like that. Unless it's Charles Woodson. 178, Series 34. I was happy enough to get Xavier McKinney. And he's not a big name. I mean, he played great. Great. I love him. But Micah Parsons to the Packers would be something different for us. Gonna take 10 draft picks to get him? Yeah. That's scary to think what it might take. Helmet number 2. Oh. I like you this one too. AFC West, by the way, that was your first hit. How do you think that Golden Boy penalty looks interesting for fantasy? I think Golden's going to be great. I think he'll be our wide receiver 1. 3, 2, 1, partially because Jaden Reed now is in a walking boot, or he was. Watson's, is he like not even around for this season? Did I just read yet? He's like on the pup list. Minnesota, that's our second Viking today. We had an eclipse first off, and now we got a lunar eclipse. But again, you guys shouldn't ask my advice on football because I was the only person that said I'd rather have Anthony Richardson over Danny Dimes, so I lost all my credibility. Minnesota going to, that's Nick G. Nick G hitting a Viking. Back at certified. I'll still say it, though. I will. It doesn't make me look very smart, but I'll say it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. The new Hall of Famer from the Culinary Academy. That is Jared Allen. See him rip his pants doing stuff at the Hall of Fame. He's a fun guy, man. And he should have the sack record, and he doesn't. NFL robbed him. Jared Allen, Vikings, Lunar going to Nick G. Nick, nice hit. There's one for my divisions. You're down by 2 again. It's okay. You still come back. Beauty hit there. Okay. Final box here for this 3-boxer. Racky's coming up. If you like the Big Owls helmets, we will do a 2-boxer probably at the end of the night if people are still hanging out. 189, Series 34, 0 Wonka. I check every box 18 times, man. I've got Alzheimer's or something. I see a label on top. This could be this player. It's the right team for this player, so it probably is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's our 3rd classic. It's a classic kind of night. We have as many classics as, well, not quite. 4 specialties, 3 classics so far. Cowboys, is it the newest Packer? No, the label is correct. If anybody knows, this is Breaking Brad's favorite Dallas Cowboy. He loves them to death. Dallas was Zach B hitting on the Cowboys. Congrats, Zach. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. Super Bowl MVP Larry Brown. Or actually, no, this is I'm getting it confused with the other dude, right? I'm getting it confused with Larry Allen. Sorry. Ignore me. Larry Brown, Super Bowl MVP, classic speed here. Schwartz certified. That's why the label on top matched. Schwartz will put stickers on top of their boxes, and it came in his box. Going to Zach. I feel like I have memory of you hitting Larry Brown on a camo in the past, Zach, but I might be confusing you with someone else. I think there's one in the corner. I don't know if it's yours or not. That might be a double up on Larry Brown if so. That's NFC East, NFC South, 3-3 to 1-1. Oh boy. For sure, Zach. Are you the one that has the other one? Someone has one here, a camo, and I can't remember if it was you or not. Okay, congrats, winners. We had Geno Smith, Jared Allen, and Larry Brown. Let's do a Radke. You did? You got two? Good gracious. I'll try to help you with that, Zach. I will attempt to help. Okay, top chat it and then live chat it. Okay, I've got New England with a random up for Rob. First, Pittsburgh is number 2 for Jonathan R. New England gone. Buffalo for Bill B is still there with the second random up. So if anyone wants to claim randoms, they are $18 a piece. Elliot's got Dallas. That other Larry Brown was a while back, though. But I'm pretty sure it's still here. I visit the helmets in the corner every once in a while just to make sure they're doing all right. They don't feel lonely. Atlanta for Jake. New England is gone, John. Sorry, Joseph as well. New England's gone. Buffalo's gone, Bill. Philly is not. That is spot 6. Tampa Bay is also not gone. Dustin, that's you. Philly's gone, Rob. Sorry. Baltimore is there. That's spot 8. That's halfway through for Jonathan R. Carolina is spot 9 for Brian. Dallas is gone. Chicago is there. Spot 10 for Bill S. Rob, a random, but didn't get it. So you got your other one, New England, though. Philly's gone. Jets are not gone. That is spot 11 for Carlos. 12 is Chargers for Greg. Buffalo's gone. Chicago's gone. Washington is spot 13. And you're saying that's for Litton K. 13. Okay. So I believe we're 3 short here. Let's make sure that I counted them right. Yep. 2 randos available, 3 main spots still available. Here's the teams that are free still. If I missed one, please let me know, guys, but I don't think I did. All right, nothing there. Brock take Minnesota. Greg taking Minnesota. I'm assuming you were telling him he should take it. I don't think you were claiming for him. Let me know if I'm wrong. Greg got you on Minnesota. 2 left. San Francisco's still there. Carlos, I got you. 1 spot left. Unless Brock took it. Yeah, unless you were claiming for him, but I don't think you were. I think you were just saying, hey. Like Costanza. Now his elbow does this. Okay. He's a Vikes guy, yeah. Too many Vikes guys in this room. Just joking. What do I do if and when J.J. McCarthy's better than Jordan Love? Do I admit it? Or do I defend him like I defended Rodgers? Although Rodgers was easy to defend. 16, Vegas for Brian. That closes us. There are 2 randoms available. Rob's got one. Bill B's got one. They're $18 a piece if anybody wants to get in just for a half spot. You'll own the team that gets random to them. I'll give it a second here just to make sure. Next up, if you want to take a screenshot, here's the jerseys that are available in Big Al's licensed jerseys. We'll do a 2-boxer. We will do a 3-boxer tomorrow. Well, we'll post tomorrow along with the solos for Fire Factory. I have not received Fire Factory, but they should be here Friday, I hope. We will see. Carl taking the randoms. You got it, Carl. Okay. Did I fill these out? I did. 3, 3, 1, 1, 8 items. Yep. Okay, let's go over here. A little randomness going. Okay, there they are. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of you guys should give me a movie, not a show, a movie that you've watched on Netflix recently that's good that I should watch tonight while I'm boxing all these up until midnight. I feel like I've seen every movie that's on all these platforms, and I need something different. Or a documentary is fine, too. I can't start a new show, though. Rob, New England. Carl, you had the Giants. Jonathan R., Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Bill B., you had Buffalo. Carl, you had Cincinnati. Elliot, Dallas and the Rams. Jake, Atlanta and Indy. Bill S., Philly and Arizona. Dustin, Tampa and Houston. Jonathan R., Baltimore, Jacksonville. Brian W., Carolina, Kansas City. Bill S., Chicago, Miami. Carlos, Jets and Denver. Greg, Chargers and New Orleans. David L., Washington, Detroit. Greg, Minnesota, Green Bay. Carlos, San Francisco, Cleveland. And Brian, Vegas and Seattle. Have you tried Department Q? I never even heard of that. Is that a movie? What box do we open? We opened 4. 3, 8, and 10 series. I haven't even heard of it. Happy Gilmore 2. I've watched it twice, Thomas. Once I was watching it earlier today just to have something white noise on while I was working because I love me some Adam Sandler. Pretty good. Okay. I'll look into Department Q. That sounds like it's like sci-fi. I like murder mystery stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spaceballs? I should rewatch Spaceballs. That's actually not a bad choice. Box 10 is what we're rolling with here. 3 and 8 will be left for Monday. Box 10 coming right up. Department Q. Don't forget that, Al. Get rid of 10. I'm going to copy Big Al's licensed jersey coming up next. Don't mess with the Zohan. I love that show too. Spaceballs is the best movie of all time. No debate, not debatable. But is it on Netflix, Hulu, or I don't even know what else I have? Disney Plus, Prime. Look at all that crap. AFC North? You think that Box 10 is AFC North? Weren't they trying to remake it? I don't know. Box 10, of course, is under this one because I didn't organize it right. Hubie Halloween, I've watched that too many times too. If it's Adam Sandler, I've seen it. Box 10. I labeled this one upside down, so that's great. But there you can see the 10. Blu-ray coupe. I wonder where I can find Spaceballs. I could buy it, but I don't. It'd have to be on the TV, not down here. Maybe. There's the gap. Okay, good luck all. Licensed jerseys up next after this. It'll be a 2-boxer. John Candy's son? Well, that's cool. Love anything Candy and Farley. Try YouTube if you can't find it. Can you really find like movies on YouTube? They're not going to come knock my door in. Tustin, it's not worth it. I lost sleep last night. Not really, but yep, that's crazy. Okay, I'll try that. Hey, at least we're man enough to stand behind our bad takes, huh? Come on. See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. I don't know if I've seen that one. You might have to jammy Dustin. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hard to see to this bag, so let's unveil it first before I say, look who we got here. But look who we got here. That's back-to-back Cowboys. On Max, if you have that. I don't know if I do. Ask my wife if we have that. She doesn't really know either, though, probably. Dallas, this time on Eclipse. Rob's favorite team, see? Dallas is going to spot 4. Elliot, you claimed the Cowboys, and you got the Rams as a random. This is your claim spot hitting. Dallas Cowboys. I don't see a signature up here, which tells me it's back there, which gives me an 80% guess that it is Mr. 88. That's my guess. 3, 2, 1. Not too good, man. Did you guys see the interview? That's an awesome helmet. Nice light blue ink. Michael Irvin. Did you see? If you haven't, I'm going to start posting videos to the group. Have you seen Michael Irvin's take on retiring his jersey number and why they didn't retire it? He said, "What's the point of retiring my jersey number? And then I just die and it's just sitting up there, does nothing. But if I let someone have my number, CD's out there with 88. He drops a ball. They say, oh, Mike would have caught that. And if he catches a ball, he says, just like Mike or whatever. Then it shows his highlight film. I need to post a video. It's a very good take on not retiring your number. Michael Irvin going to Elliot. Elliot, congrats. Awesome hit there. Let's do a 2-box Big Al's licensed jersey. Mike would have caught that. That looks just like Mike. So no matter what, bad pass, good pass, they talk about Mike when he's wearing 88. Okay, let's see where we go on these ones. Share my screen. 20 spots to fill here. 2-boxer after this. I've got Larry with Bergeron. Rob with Allen. If I can get it, there we go. Bill just barely late on Allen. Jake, you've got Chipper. Spot 4 is Burrow. For Bill. Spot 5 is Bure for, where is it? Bobble Bure for Joseph. Spot 6, Marino, Dan the Man. For the 500th time for Mark. Spot 7 is Caleb. For Bill S. Cunha, spot 8. Ronald. For Jake. Spot 9 is Ellie. For Mark. Spot 10 is Yelich. For Bill S. Gronk is spot 11. Rob Gronkowski. Forgot what sport I was even looking for. Ant, spot 12 for Zach. 13 is Bird for Greg. 14 is Fisk for Larry V. 15 is Ray Lewis for Greg. Let's make sure that is 15. 6 plus should be 9. It is. Markstrom, spot 16 for Brian. 17 is Schmidt. Jay, 17 is Schmidt. 18 is Ovechkin for Todd. 19 is Kirill Kaprizov for Carl. And 20 is Max Crosby. That closes us for Mike. Thanks, guys. Hockey player signing a baseball upsets the balance of the universe. I thought maybe you'd be okay with it because it's got 10 signatures on it. I mean, a little bit better than just one name. We did pull 2 fun baseball right off the gate, and now we went to hockey on that one. I like it, but you guys know I like all things different. Okay, a few of you offered up randoms. It's the same every night. If we have anyone that wants to claim a random right now, you can. You just get assigned the spot that they offered for $10, and you get whatever player lands on it. If not, we can see who has stuff up for sell or trade after they get assigned. So I'll give it a second here. I agree. It's different. Baseball's always kind of been baseball's kind of always been that one thing that multiple people sign though. There's old school, and I think it has to do originally with all these quarterbacks that got drafted for baseball teams. Like there's been Tom Brady baseball stuff for a long time. Russ Wilson, Stafford signed some baseball stuff in the past. So I get it. And now with baseballs being, you can have a ton of baseballs at a signing, just makes it different and fun. I have zero problem with it, but I get the hesitation from a true baseball fan. Doesn't bother me at all, though. Yeah, I like it. It's different. But I get it. I do. Okay, let's start running randoms here. If you want to sell after you see who they are, put the name up and I'll read it off and I'll try to help you sell them. There will be 2 solos available. The last 2 on the 7th row will be $10 solos. You just have to be the first to claim one at a time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. CeeDee Lamb, Chauncey Billups. Talking about CeeDee just barely, 88. Chauncey Billups, CeeDee Lamb are our 2 solos for $10 a piece. Okay, I've got Mike taking Lamb a little bit before Carl and John. Give to Kenny off he wants in. John, do you want CeeDee Lamb? If you want it, Mike says he'll let you have it. Totally up to you. And then Chauncey Billups still unclaimed. James says he's willing to buy Gunnar Henderson, which went to Greg. Greg, if you want to sell Gunnar, let James know. John, you want him? Okay. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Chauncey Billups is our last solo. Let's read off these and see if anybody has any credits. Is Jack Hughes for sale? Where is Jack Hughes? Where is Jack Hughes? I can't see him. Jake has Jack Hughes. Jake, if you're here, if you want to sell Hughes, let Nick know. So Greg and Jake let these 2 know. Tippett and Newton up for trade if anyone wants them. Okay. Larry, you've got Bergeron, Tomlinson, and Sorokin. Rob, Allen, Chase, and Ewing. Jake, Chipper, Doc, and Neighbors. Bill S., Burrow, Kincaid, and Taves. Joseph, Burre, Altuve, and Caruso. Mark, Marino, Hyman, and Hull. Bill S., Williams, Dantley, and Quick. Jake, you have Acuna, Keller, and Hughes. If you want to sell Hughes, let us know. Mark, Ellie, Chubb and Connor. Bill S., you have Yelich, Yager, and Bradshaw. Greg, Gronkowski, Murray, and Williams. That's Jalen Williams. Zach, Edwards, Rempe, and Jim Rice. Greg, you have Bird, Henderson, and Jefferson. If Henderson's up, let him know. Larry V., Fisk, Bettis, and O'Neill. Greg has Lewis, Rice, and Mikko Rantanen. Brian W., Markstrom, Goldschmidt, and Taylor. Rob Schmidt, Tua and Ware. Todd Ovechkin, Wallace, and Stockton. Carl Kaprizov, Tippett, and Newton. And then Mike, you had Crosby, Klay Thompson, and Russell Wilson. Okay, so we had Tippett and Newton are up for trade. If anybody wants to trade for Tippett or Newton. Is that the Acuna claim? I don't know. Yes, it's the Acuna claim, Jake. I know you're claiming for someone else on some of these sometimes. Larry has Bettis, Tomlinson, and Sorokin for sale. Sorokin, Bettis, and Tomlinson for sale. Wallace is for sale from Todd. Rasheed Wallace. Sure, Nick. So Nick is buying Hughes. So $10 for the solos. Buy Stockton if available. Todd says keeping Stockton. Where is for sale from Rob? DeMarcus Ware is up. Keeping Stockton, thanks. Good luck to you. Clay Wilson for trade. Klay Thompson, Russell Wilson are both up for trade. Altuve for Newton is a trade offer. Just confirmed Nick can have Hughes. Perfect. What are you saying sure to, Carl? Is it the Altuve for Newton? Joseph offered it to you? Sure. Okay. So Cam Newton trade. Also wrong color. Okay, got that one. One trade, one buy. Thanks, Greg. Good luck. Buy Bettis. Okay. Bettis going to Greg. Do green. Thanks. Okay. So Tomlinson, Sorokin for sale. Trying to find the dang comment. Clay and Wilson are up for trade. Tippett's up for trade. Rasheed Wallace is up for sale. Rob has got DeMarcus Ware up for sale as well. So Tomlinson, Sorokin, Ware, Wallace are up for sale. Tippett, Thompson, and Wilson are up for trade. Chauncey Billups still sitting there for $10 as well. I'll give this a second for the rest of those trade sell offers. East, Tennessee North. Oh boy. It might be 7 months before we complete a bounty. Should I just pick the most that will hit and just have NFL as the option, one option? I don't want to, insult your intelligence by doing conference, AFC, NFC. Get that wrong. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard, 25%, and it's not like it gets easier every time. It's 25% every time. By Tomlinson. Okay, last call on Sorokin, Ware, and Rasheed Wallace for purchases. Ilya Sorokin, DeMarcus Ware, and Rasheed Wallace. And then Tippett, Klay Thompson, and Russ Wilson on trades. Last call there. I'm going to close this and get us some box numbers. Also, Chauncey Billups, Mitchell, and Ness for Pistons is still available as well. Let's Close that. Let's get 2 numbers. There you go. Signed helmets versus non-signed helmets. See if we can get that one right. Not a bad idea. I think I only have 2 non-signed helmets in the entire house. Maybe more. 3 or 4. Ooh, I've got a Utes one. I just realized that. I need to send that into the Smith signing. I may have missed my chance. That was stupid of me. I even asked him if he had Utes helmets, and I've got one. Okay, 2 numbers here. 1, 2. His pricing is not very cheap though. None of them are these days. $185. I already sent one of my blanks in for Steve Smith. That was Baltimore. $185. And 100. 100. Just don't know where I have it. It must be in the closet or something. I don't know. Okay, no takers on those unless by the time I come back, we'll see. Okay, 185 and 100. 185, 100. Right on top of each other. Chance they're from the same reload? I don't know. Okay, we're going to leave Chauncey unsold, and then the other ones I'm going to unhighlight. They did not get traded or sold from you guys that had them, so apologies there. We did have 1 trade and 3 purchases, so a few items moved. Okay, box 100 up first. Good luck, everybody. Yep. 100. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's kind of hard to mistake those colors. And yeah, that's funny. Okay. Is it going this way? Nope, it's going this way. Man, how does that's happened a few times now. $19th, I thought it was like September 5th. I'm okay then. You talking about Radke? We just saw his signature earlier. This is a little Paul Pierce-esque, just like we pulled 2 Paul Pierce the other day. One third party, one mine. We just saw Mr. Brett Hull on the baseball, on the team signed baseball. Now we're seeing him on a Fanatics vintage breakaway here. Just check the post. Thank you, Obi. That might make me think that I've got plenty of time. Though. AJ Sports World, Brett Hull. I'll open it. Let me see who has Mr. Hull. Not claimed, not claimed. There he is. Spot 6, the Dan Marino claim. Zach Hyman and Brett Hull. Mark, that is you hitting Brett Hull. Beautiful jersey. This is a cool one, too. This is 98, 99-esque too. The style of jersey. That's cool. Brett Ole, AJ Sports Wolf, Fanatics vintage here, so no fight strap. Licensed Fanatics jersey. There's your tag hanging off of it. That's cool. Nice Dallas Stars jersey. Saw his signature on a baseball, now on a jersey. Fanatics vintage. Mark, nice hit. Dallas Stars. This time a Stars auto on a Stars item. Instead of that pesky baseball, huh? I don't know what everyone's obsession is with putting the COA card on the auto side. Just do me a favor, if you guys are moving stuff, put it on the R side. Don't let it rub up against the signature or the sticker. There's no point. It's one of my pet peeves coming out there. Everyone does it, but it drives me nuts. Mark, nice hit. Okay, 185. That does not go towards the division. You guys are down 3, so technically, if you hit this and both helmets, you can tie. Let's do it. 185. You need to get NFL here, though. Watch it be one of the other ones if it's NFL, though. Okay, here we go. 185. Well, I know what sport it is now because AJ's only does hockey. We're doing back-to-back hockey on this one, so 4 hockey jerseys today. I think I know. Maybe I don't. Oh, it's because it's signed way up top there. I do know who it is. Thought it was Big Ben. It looked black to me, too. I couldn't tell who it was. Now I know. Nick says Taves. It is. On a nice Avalanche Adidas alternate here. This is, well, it's not an alternate. Maybe it's an alternate. It is an alternate. Alternate Adidas. Devon Taves. There are a few Avalanche fans that would love to have this one. Adidas Pro on the alternate. Who had them before I pull it out of the box here? Spot 4, Joe Burrow. Bill, you had Joe Burrow, Kincaid, and Devon Taves on the Avalanche alternate. Love this jersey. Funny part is, I bought this, put it in specifically for all people that love Colorado, and they never got claimed. He's a great hit. Devon Taves, Colorado Avalanche. It's got their, what is this logo from? That's the, oh, I can't think of the name. What was the name of that team called? It wasn't the Colorado Avalanche. It was something else. Why can't I think of it? Or maybe it is the Avalanche and I'm going crazy, but I want to say that was like the Rockies. Was that the Colorado Rockies logo? I know it sounds stupid, but let me put it in the bag here in a second. Are you interested in the McCarr jersey? I am. Did I? Yeah, I probably haven't. We're in the Rockies. I am, Todd. Will you? It sounds so stupid to ask you guys to like text me or message me again, but will you just like say, "Hey, moron, respond to me"? I have. Let's see. 70 unread messages right now. A lot of them are from work. If I read it, I don't, and then I don't save it, I won't do it. But then again, if I don't read it, I don't do it either. But just shoot, I am interested. I don't know if it's what price range we're looking at there. So you had 2 pair of gloves this whole time? Yeah, we're in the Rockies. Okay, congrats. Devon Taves. You had 2 pair of gloves this whole time? Pretty bird. pretty bird. Okay, Brett Hull, Devon Toews, 2 NHL items. Let's finish with a 2-boxer to end the night, guys. If we're interested and we fill it up, we'll run it. If we run out of steam, we'll call it a night. And I'll have 2 less items to box up. But grip it and rip it. I love opening helmets, so. Okay, I'll Google it myself. Colorado Rockies NHL. That is the Colorado Rockies NHL logo. Not crazy. See? Okay. Maybe no one was denying that, but just proud of myself. Really proud of myself. Okay, top chat, live chat. Let's see how close we get here. Nick, Detroit with a random. Jonathan, Indy with a random. Greg, Kansas City. Rob, Philly. Brady, late to the Colts, unfortunately. Pittsburgh is spot 5 for Bill S. Denver is spot 6 for Dustin. New England is there, spot 7 for Carl. Baltimore is spot 8. That's halfway for Bill S. Denver is spot already gone. Green Bay is spot 9 for Bill. Buffalo is spot 10 for Carl. 11, Detroit is gone. Baltimore's gone. And New England's gone. Sorry, Greg. Rob's got a random up. That's the 3rd random that's available. Did I say we were at 10? Yeah, we're going to be close. San Francisco is number 11 for Brady. Brian's going to buy 2 randoms, so Nick's. Oh, gosh. And Jonathan's. You got it, Mark. See if we get any interest from that. 12 is Greg with Miami. I believe that's 12. The whole, I'll trade my Hurricane Burns jersey for that. If you're interested in the Hurricane, Brent Burns. Not Brian Burns, formerly of the Panthers. I don't know where Brian Burns is now. Okay, 1 random available, 4 mains available. Make that 3 mains. Les is grabbing Cincy. Greg's grabbing Washington. 1 random, 2 mains available. I need another drink, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll wait. Let's put these 2 185 into the used jersey box. Carl grabbing the Jaguars. Looking for Detroit or Columbus. Mark, I'll also look and see what I have, just in case. 15 are the Jags. Or we could even look at trying to do like a 3-way trade if we need to make it work. Okay, 1 random available, 1 main spot available. No main spots available. Bill B on Tampa. Okay, 1 solo available from Rob. A $20 spot there. That'll be our last open spot unless anybody else puts something up. Give it 30 seconds here. Got an Atkinson Blue Jackets jersey I would trademark. There's a Columbus. Last call on Rob's random for 20 Buckarooskies. If anybody else listening wants to jump in for a half spot, 20 bucks. This is your last chance. Rob, we can see who you get to, and maybe someone will purchase. If you end up getting Atlanta, Jake's your guy. Let's do this 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That was close. Okay. Nick, you have Detroit. Brian, you bought Minnesota. You also bought the Chargers from Jonathan. Jonathan, you claimed Indy. Greg, Kansas City, Seattle. Rob, Philly, and Vegas. If Vegas is up for sale, let us know, Rob. Bill, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Dustin, Denver and Carolina. Carl, New England and the Giants. Bill, Baltimore, Green Bay, Arizona, and Tennessee. Carl, Buffalo, Houston. Brady, San Francisco and New Orleans. Greg, Miami, Chicago. Les, Cincy and Cleveland. Greg, Washington and the Jets. Carl, Jacksonville and the Rams. And Bill B, Tampa and Dallas. And Jake will buy Atlanta. Bill, if you want to sell, if you want to hold, that's great too. Vegas is up. Chetty gal. Going to keep anyone interested in Vegas from Rob, or trade Vegas for Atlanta. If you want to trade Vegas for Atlanta, Bill, but maybe you're keeping either way. Let Mark think about it, okay? Okay, I'm going to close this, but if there's a trade, let me know, and we'll move from there. Let's close this. Black cage. Okay, 2 boxes. 1, 2. First one is 9696. No, it's like me. I don't do a lot of trading or selling. 40. Can't be all stock because we just pulled all stock. If I don't grab that now, I will forget it for next series. Quit rolling around. There it goes. Yep. Okay, I don't think so. Vegas is still for sale. If anyone wants to buy Vegas, let Rob know. You got a couple seconds here before I grab the boxes. 96 and 40. Let me grab them. Just switch it up. You can't really get enough of too much Blink-182, but I need to switch up my listen track for stream nights. 40, 96, 96, 40. Okay, guys, last two of the night. Unfortunately, you cannot hit your goal. Our goal. I'll put myself in there. I would like to say that I picked the right division today. For now, 96, 40. Hockey. Okay, let's roll. Reminder, guys, tomorrow we're going to do, I keep saying rack here, mixing it up. It's Fire Factory. Pick your player all the way through. And then we'll do a 3-box licensed jersey. I'll add 4 new jerseys, sorry. We'll drop those tomorrow at 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern, like usual. Okay, box 40. Good luck, all. I don't see anyone buying Vegas, so. Pittsburgh and Arizona about to hit. You think so? Let me see who has those two. I see a hit there, and then I see a hit there. Okay, Pittsburgh, Arizona, your guesses. Box 40, Series 34. 0 Wonka, I like that. Let's just end with 2 no Wonkas, so I don't have to switch the page or a chance to forget it. I think I know who this is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm so mad. Obviously I wouldn't talk about the same person, but I saw a helmet signed by the lady that plays Lieutenant Einhorn Finkel, in Ace Ventura. I would have loved to have owned that helmet from a PC. I missed it. There's a black mark there. That's one that will go away with Magic Eraser. I'll get it off after. But I saw that and I was late. I would have loved to have owned that on this style helmet. Miami. Who had the Dolphins? That was a claim team, spot 12. Greg hitting the Dolphins. Yeah, I thought that's who it is. A little bit of bubbling on this one. Laces out, Al, exactly. Miami, 3, 2, 1. It's not Taylor, although I feel like it's been too long since our last Taylor sighting. You can see a little bit of bubbling on the logo there, but not too bad. Anyone know who that is? We already saw him this series, but because it was part of a dual signed helmet. So if they're on duals or triples or whatever, multi-sign, I don't count that as in the series more than once. Maybe I should change that rule up, but this has been in longer, and I wanted to put that dual sign in. Mark Clayton is correct. Clayton, Dolphins, throwback speed. One of my favorite helmets, the Dolphins throwback. Greg, nice hit there. Gets you on the board tonight. Unless I'm forgetting one. Nice hit, Greg. Okay, box 96 to end it. Series 34. 0 Wonka, just like I wanted. Although the winners of the helmets are thinking, I wish that was 10, I wish that was 7, I wish that was 5. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's one for your votes. It's not going to get you the win, but you got yourself an AFC West. 2, and then AFC East, AFC South was 2, so you ended up losing 2 to 2 to 3 to 4. Kansas City Eclipse with a visor. Why is everyone saying it's Patty? Kansas City. Greg, you got Kansas City on spot 3. Why? You jerks. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's been chased. He has been chased by several people, several series. Don't worry, I've got more Mahomes, even though his price keeps going up and up. That is a big time hit. You're welcome. You went a different team. A few of you guys did. It's hard to stay on a team. I understand that. And I don't have any pictured headliners, so I'm sure some people will start to say he doesn't have Mahomes, he doesn't have whoever. Like, who did we hit the other night? Breeze, Marino. That's fine if people want to say that. It's a blind series for a reason. Mahomes going to Greg. Greg, a few months back, said, "Hey, let's look for some Mahomes. See if you can find me one that I can buy." And I told him I bought a few myself because I've never hit a Mahomes in my life. Sometimes it's fun to buy, win, do whatever, trade, all combination, but you hit this one, Greg. Patrick Mahomes, back at certified Kansas City Chiefs Eclipse with a nice bright red visor. That is a big boy. Congrats. And of course, it's our final helmet of the night, not of the series at least, but of the night. That's funny. Congrats. Some awesome hits tonight. Let's do a recap. We had more classics than we normally do. We had 4 classics, 5 with the Favre. I don't know one. Now I do. Yeah, I've never hit one. I own a few. I traded for one, traded for 2, I bought 1 or 2. Okay, recap on items tonight. Non-Big Al stuff. Our jerseys were Braden Shen and Gary Cheevers. Love both those. Cheevers is awesome with the career stuff on it. We also had a Buffalo Sabres Owen Power. It's a cool hit there. Future Watch signature to $9.99. Our baseball today was, I love it. I know there's mixed feelings, but I mean, come on, is this a pictured headliner on their thing? I can't remember. But signed by 10 players for the Dallas Stars, including Brett Hull, Ed Belfour, Mike Modano, and someone else I know that I can't think of. That's cool, man. That's an awesome hit. I get the weirdness, but I just don't care. What else do we hit that was non-Big L? That's all that stuff. Helmets. Brett Favre from Radke and Michael Irvin from Radke. Both great hits. The rest was Big L stuff. Jerseys today were Mike Modano. No, not Mike Modano. Brett Hull. Do I have a Modano in the series? I don't think I do. Brett Hull, Devon Taves, and then helmets tonight were Mark Clayton, Larry Brown, Jared Allen, Michael Strahan on the rave, Geno Smith might be our first Geno we've had, Breece Hall, Adrian Peterson, Chris Godwin on the amp, and Patty Mahomes finally showed his face. It's a great night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Congrats to the winners. Sorry to those that did rough. Like I always say, hopefully it changes around. If anything's staying with me in the corner, a few of you already mentioned, message me tonight, please. I tend to get stuff out late morning, early afternoon on Thursdays if I'm working from home, which I think I am tomorrow. So let me know so I don't ship it and then you tell me to hold it for trade or sell. And we'll see you tomorrow for Fire Factory and Big Al's licensed jerseys. See who we're going to add tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. So appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Friday or Saturday for the stream.